Are you already filming it? It's so tiny. I can't see it.
Intro though.
Intro.
Yeah.
What should I say? Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Bonnie with By Bonnie Jewelry, where I talk about all things diamonds. So, a couple days ago, or is it a week ago, I did a question on Instagram on my story, like question and answer. What do you guys want to know? I get so many questions every day. And so today I'm gonna answer some of the things that you've asked. So question number 1, which metal does a diamond sparkle or shine better, white gold or yellow gold? So the answer to that is the color of the metal does not make the shine better or more sparkly. It's actually the craftsmanship of the ring that makes the sparkle, whether it be yellow or white gold. So I talk about this in pretty much every single one of my video. How the ring is made and polished, if there's any rough metal underneath the diamond during setting, when you cast the metal and all that. If you don't polish it and if it's rough, that's when you're gonna get no sparkle. Okay, so make sure wherever you're gonna be buying your ring, the craftsmanship is on point. Question number 2. How to know the wedding band will sit flush to my ring when ordering online. Okay, so if you're gonna be ordering a ring online, when you look at the profile of the ring, like the side view, okay, that's where you're gonna be able to tell if the band's gonna sit flush. First of all, you need to know what kind of band you're gonna get. So the reason why I say that is, okay, if you're gonna get, something that you can wear a flush wedding band, but then you're choosing, say the band width is 2mm and you're choosing a wedding band that's, 4 or 5mm in height, no matter what, that's not gonna sit flush, right? So first step is what type of wedding band will you be wearing next to it, okay? That's question number 1. And number 2, if it has any type of like the prongs going really deep into the band and where some of the basket actually sticks out or there's a donut underneath it, that's when you know 100% that your band will not sit flush. So typically this happens a lot in like the ones where you're gonna get the basket into the ring, or like halos that are not lifted when they have the basket going into the band. That's when you will not have sit like flush wedding band. So take a look at the side view of the ring, number 1, and number 2 is calculate like how much width of the height of the wedding band are you going to get when you're pairing the ring side by side. So that's going to help you figure out if it's going to sit flush or not. Question number 3, how do you see the lab-grown diamond market going over the next year? Okay, wow, this is such a great question, because if you've watched my natural versus lab-grown diamond before, so you know a little bit about that. But specifically talking about lab grown, I know a lot of the people in the industry are saying that, okay, lab grown prices, because of the supply demand part where you can keep making them, that's gonna drown the prices. It has gone down, but does that mean that it's going away? The simple answer is no. Laboratory grown diamonds are not going away, and I will tell you why. Because there's a strong demand for it. Whether you go natural mine, there's always going to be a demand for natural mine. It's actually stronger than ever now. People were saying like, oh, lab grown is going to come out, then it's going to flush out natural. Not true at all. There are people, they're always going to appreciate natural diamonds. I always tell people the youngest diamond that is alive, that I know, that GIA knows, that have graded, is 900 million years old, okay? Natural mine diamonds are special for multiple reasons, and laboratory grown diamond is popular for all of their reasons. So I see the demand going stronger than ever. Prices, I feel like, are going to stabilize at one point. I don't know where the end is going to be. It's already dropped a ton, but there's always cost in labor, cost in manufacturing. There's a lot of equipment, expensive equipment that goes into making laboratory grown, and they use gas that is expensive, energy. It consumes energy, even though it is mining free, but it still consumes energy, right? So I think the demand is going strong as from the consumer side of things, and the manufacturing is going strong as well. Question number 4. What engagement ring trend do you hope will make a return soon? So I personally would love more if more people enjoy a 3-stone setting, like a 3-stone classic diamond ring. I know that's been around for a long time, but nowadays with Instagram, it's mostly, thin band with Pave or thin band solitaire. I would love to see 3-stone. I have a 3-stone ring that is 3-stone on Pave. 3-stone is just one of those things that are just super classic. I love how much finger coverage it gives, and it's just timeless and classy. So if I would want to see a trend to come back, would definitely be a 3-stone ring. Question number 5. What are some trends you see coming for eternity band styles? Ooh, this is great. Eternity bands have always been popular in round, emerald cut, recently ovals, but I would love to see some contrast coming into trends. So like I've done some incredible like marquees with round shapes or oval mixed with other shapes, or even emerald cuts mixed with rounds. Many different. I would love to see like a mixed cut trend coming back. I know it's been kind of trending, but because it's a little bit hard to pair with a wedding, like a actual engagement ring shape, like to have mixed shapes, so it gives a little bit of too much of a contrast sometimes depending on what shape you go for. But that's the trend I would love to see. Question number 6. How to open your own business to make rings. Where to start? Wow, this is a great question. As a women-owned business, obviously I'm an entrepreneur. I started this business pretty much with my own bare hands. So for those of you who are out there looking to start a business to make rings, well, first of all, it's not as easy to just make rings. It depends on which category of jewelry you're in. Are you in costume jewelry? Are you in fine jewelry? I would say the biggest pointer I have is you have to find your own niche. When I say niche, is it specific to product? No, like niche, I'm saying like you can buy, I tell this to my clients all the time. You can buy a 1-carat diamond ring anywhere, technically. You can buy it at a regular jewelry store, or you can buy it online, or you can buy it at even Costco nowadays. I would say, why are people buying your product, right? And for me, people are buying me, right? Most of the clients that work with me, they really appreciate the attention to detail that I have, and everything, all the thought process that I put into making of the ring. And when I show people that, they're like, oh wow, the craftsmanship is really showing, the passion is there. I would say do it if you have the passion for it. If your passion is not in jewelry and you're just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make an Amazon dropship account just because, don't do it. It's a lot of work between designing, manufacturing, sales, talking to clients, and all of that. So the best way to start is to make a business plan. I mean, simple business 101. I know it's kind of silly, but draw out the goals that you have, the identity of your brand, and what do you bring to the table. I think those are the key elements to start, and then the rest will come. Oh, don't forget, it's a lot of work. It's sleepless nights, working like 80 hours a week, 100 hours a week. Oh, that's how you're gonna get there, just FYI. Question number 7. What's the whole process like from start to finish? She's talking about buying a ring from me. How long until a ring is ready? Okay, so the whole process for me is actually pretty simple. So it all starts with a conversation, right? When people send me DMs, are like, how much is this? How much is that? How much is this? How much is that? Like, sometimes I feel like, well, what about like the getting to know each other first, right? I feel like for me, that's kind of how I do my work, and I get more done with a client. Like if they reach out to me and say, hey Bonnie, like this is what I'm looking for, and we can start a conversation instead of just like, oh yeah, this is that. The first step would be having a conversation. Then I need to get to know what you like. That's why I like to set these like virtual calls up. So I need to get to know the person that's gonna be wearing the ring, right? What is their lifestyle like? Like if the ring that they're choosing will suit their lifestyle. Like, are they gonna be comfortable wearing this carat weight in the social circle that they're in? I know like it's odd questions that most jewelers don't ask. I also talk about, durability, a discussion of the person that's going to be wearing it. Then the next step will be narrowing down the shape of the diamond and then the style of the band. Of course, if you reach out and say, hey, I have this list, you know, I'm ready to go, this is what I want. The typical, I make everything here in the US, so everything typically takes minimum of 6 weeks. I say 6 weeks to 8 weeks. Sometimes if it's, you know, we're having a good day in workshop and we get things done sooner, 4 to 5 weeks. But the design is really, use my YouTube channel as a base of viewing styles, because that's really, it really helps my clients to visualize what the ring is going to look like on hand. That's why I do these videos, is for you to help you, educate you in different ways. So step one would just be reaching out, you know, having an idea of what you like will be awesome. If you're just like, hey, I don't know anything, I'm just like looking for general pricing of diamond rings in general, I would say utilize online retailers website. You know, go on these websites and use your slider. You know, from 1 carat to 1.2 is how much, 1.5, 2 carat how much. If you're just getting into the game, figuring out the pricing and what you like, Pinterest is a great place to start, Instagram is a great place to start. Have those notes of what you like. If you've gone to a store to try things on, make sure you take a picture of your hand, sleep on it. So those are all great notes that will help me help you design the ring of your dreams. Then the next step, we make it, and voila, it's on your finger. That's it. The last question. Oh my God. Can I get more of this question on a daily basis? Like, ding, 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 ding. Bonnie, I want to see your ring, your personal engagement ring, your wedding band. Wow. Thank you. I'm flattered that you guys want to know so much about me. I will say that I will do a video dedicated to that when I hit 10,000 subscribers. So if you are just like, I want to know what jewelry you're wearing, all you have to do is forward this channel to a friend, or your mom or your sister or your significant other. Have them follow me and subscribe to my channel. Once I get to that 10,000 subscribers, I will do a full video on my ring set, and you will get all the, you know, info that you want to know about it. So stay tuned on that. Thanks so much, you guys. Love the support of my channel, my work. I always appreciate every single comment. I wish I had time to answer them all. I do my best every single day. So make sure you follow my Instagram at By Bonnie Jewelry and my Facebook at By Bonnie Jewelry. This is where I show off all my blings every single day. I will talk to you in my next video. Bye. It just went out. Like, you should have it like a piece of paper or something.